is officially time. Hello and welcome to HIT or high intensity interval training. For today's interval, we're going to be doing 45 seconds of work followed by 15 seconds of rest. We're going to be combining two different exercises together. We'll be doing 3 rounds of those 2 exercises, and then we'll move on to a new set of 2. For the most part, exercises are going to be standing. There's going to be a few more in a plank exercise or plank position. And for those ones, I do give you the option to use an elevated surface. But with that, I would recommend making sure you have a yoga mat or at least a softer surface on the ground if you're going to be doing those plank position exercises on the ground. Let's go ahead and get started. Now is the time to press start on those fitness trackers if you want to track today's workout. And we're going to begin first with just a little bit of a warm-up. Taking those arms, we're going to swing them back, crossing in front, alternating that top arm. Let's do one more arm swing. Relaxing out of that, making sure our legs are right underneath our hips. We're going to do some prancing. So for our prancing, we're going to bend one knee, lifting your heel up, and switch. So we're going to alternate side to side. Feel free to get those arms pumping with those legs, kind of getting those calves to work a little bit. Getting those legs and arms moving. Let's do one more each side. Relaxing out of that. Making sure those legs are still underneath those hips. We're going to do some chair squats. So sinking those hips down, we're going to squat down, reaching those arms up. As we stand, we're going to circle our arms down and repeat squat, reach, stand, and circle. Last one, and then we're going to get those hamstrings to activate just a little bit with some glute kickers. So pressing your hips forward. I want you to bring those heels up and in, trying to kick yourselves in the glutes. Alternating side to side. After this, I will demonstrate exercise number 1, and then we will get started right into our first interval. Once again, 45 seconds of work today, 15 seconds of rest. While I demonstrate, I want everyone to just kind of step side to side, gently swinging those arms just to stay warm and keep that body moving. We're going to start first with a mountain climber. So for our mountain climbers, a couple options for this one. You can get all the way down to the ground, shoulder stacked over those wrists, and you're going to step out into a tall plank position. In your plank position, I want your head to be in a straight line with your heels. So nice tall plank. You're just going to drive one knee up and in, alternating side to side, driving your knee up towards your chest. Other options for this one, you can put your hands on an elevated surface, such as the seat of a stable chair, coffee table, same thing, tall plank, driving those knees, or placing your hands on a wall, stepping back, driving those knees up and in for those mountain climbers. Those are kind of our options here. We're going to start in just 10 seconds. So get ready, get in position. I'm going to do this at an elevation with my hands on my bench. Starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. So we have this for 45 seconds. Doing your best to stay moving the whole time. Playing around with that elevation here. We want this exercise to be challenging, but we also want to be able to continue performing it for that whole 45 seconds. Halfway. Fifteen more seconds. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relaxing out of that. Next exercise, step out squat. Starting feet together, you're gonna step out, sink down to a squat, together, stepping out other side, squat, and up. Starting that in just 3, 2, 1. Let's work. So you step out to about shoulder width before you sink down into your squat, making sure that your knees track with those toes. Back is nice and flat. You can go as fast or as slow as you would like for this one. And you can also add some weight. So if you want to increase that intensity, feel free to grab a dumbbell, kettlebell, and hold on to that weight to make the exercise even more challenging. But we have 14 more seconds left. So keep moving. We'll get a nice little breather. In 3, 2, 1, rest. Only 15 seconds of rest between rounds today, so we're really getting into it. Back to your mountain climbers. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Driving those knees up. If this starts to irritate your wrists, you can also feel free to drop to your elbows and perform this from an elbow plank. To 20 more seconds. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 15 seconds, then back to the step out squats. Quick drink of water. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Really getting those heart rates up today. Thirty more seconds. We're doing 3 rounds, so we're almost done with round 2. Over halfway, 15 more seconds of work. And then we get 15 seconds of rest. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That was round 2. We have one last round to go. Starting up in 10 seconds. Get in your plank position. Get ready. Last time we're doing these ones. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Maintaining that form for this final round. You'll get a longer rest break after these 2 exercises before we go into that next interval. "25 more seconds. Keep going, driving those knees. Pushing tall through those shoulders. In 10. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last exercise in 10 seconds. Step out squats. Then you'll get a good breather. In 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Last exercise for this set. And then we get 2 new exercises. Our next 2 exercises are standing 20 more seconds of work. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, catch your breath, grab your water. Feel free to move about your space. Do any stretching you need to, but you'll get at least 1 minute of rest before we go into our next interval. Excuse me. While you all rest, I'm going to start to demonstrate exercise number 1. We are going to use some weights for this one. I recommend light to medium weights. We're going to be doing an alternating upright row. So we're going to get those arms working for this one. In this exercise, you're going to stand with your feet underneath your hips, soft knees, so just a slight knee bend. Hands are going to be right in front of your thighs, palms facing your thighs, and you're going to drive one elbow up, lower, and switch. So alternating side to side with your elbow drives. We're keeping our weights as close to our body as we can. We're going to do 45 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, similar or the same as our last one. I'll give you about 20 more seconds of rest. So enjoy that little bit left that you have. Otherwise, you can get ready, grabbing weights, and we are going to start in just 10 seconds. 3 rounds, starting with our upright rows, and then I'll demonstrate the next one during the rest break. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. Alternating side to side, soft knees, keeping those elbows driving up, and those weights as close to your body as you can. So you may have guessed with this one, we're focusing on the upper body. So our next exercise of this set, we're going to be focusing on that lower body. We're going to be doing some knee drives. And for the knee drives, we will switch at that halfway point. So about 22 seconds in is when we would switch for this next upcoming exercise. Resting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next exercise, knee drives. We're gonna have one leg in front, soft knee, other legs behind, resting on your toe. I like to have my hands up by my belly button. We're driving the knee up and back. 22 seconds, then we switch in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drive your knee up, trying to bring that knee to your hands. If you need to with this one, feel free to just tap in front and back. That's going to take away some of that hip flexor activation. Switching already in 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Other knee drives up. Keeping that base leg nice and strong, keeping that knee bend. 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. 15 seconds of rest. Back to upright rows. Starting in 10. Here we go. You grab your weights. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Let's work. On the plus side, at least with this one, your legs get a little breather. Thirty more seconds. Over halfway, we have 15 more seconds to go. In 3, 2, 1, rest. 15 seconds of rest. Then we have our knee drives. All right. Starting in 5. Here we go. Side 1. 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Driving up and down. Switching in 3, 2, 1. Side 2. Here we go. Driving up. Last 10 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And rest. One more round to go. Starting with our upright rows again. In 8 seconds. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Keep working, keep breathing. Halfway, last 20 seconds. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Feel free to set those weights off to the side. Knee drives. Here we go. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1. Let's work. Driving up. Switching in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Side 2. Almost done. Keep working. Resting in 5. And relaxing out of that. Catch your breath. We're moving on. 2 new exercises to go. We're going to start our next set with, it's called a plank pike up. So for this one, once again, I have a couple of variations for it. So for our plank pike up, couple options of what you can do. You can make your way all the way down to the ground. Option 1, you can go into a tall plank, shoulders over those wrists. Legs are straight out behind you. You're just going to lift your hips, going into a downward dog position, and then dropping your hips back to your plank. So we pike up and down. You can also do this from your knees in a tall plank and just pike up and down while staying on your knees the whole time. Both of those options you can do from your elbows too if you have any wrist irritation. Hiking up and down, or from your knees up and down. You can also do this at that elevated position, hands on like a coffee table, stable seat of a chair. Same actions, just at that incline. I wouldn't recommend doing that on the wall. It'd be a little bit more challenging, but you could try. Tall plank, hiking up and down. So those are kind of our variations for you for exercise 1. We're going to start up in just 15 seconds. So catch that breath. Get ready. Get in position. Wherever best fits. But we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. From our plank, we pike up and down. For this exercise, we are not going for speed. This one's a little bit more about control, making sure that we're going back into a nice plank without dropping those hips down. We want to keep nice and tall, core engaged for this one. 20 more seconds. Last 10. In 3, 2, 1. Relaxing out of that. Exercise number 2, squat pulse. Feet about hip shoulder width apart. Sinking down, you're just going to pulse in your squat hold. Core is engaged, back flat, knees over those toes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squatting down and pulse. Once again, feel free to hold on to a weight. If you want to increase intensity, you can be as upright or as low as is comfortable. Trying to keep the majority of your weight through those heels. I always say you should be able to wiggle those toes. That's going to help kind of engage more of those glutes and take some pressure off of the front of your knees. Last 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Relaxing out of that. Back to that plank. Round 2. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Tall plank. Adding that pike up and down. Staying nice and control. Pushing tall through your shoulders. Keeping that core engaged. To 20 more seconds. Last 10. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Back to our squat pulses. Shake it out real quick. Make your way back to standing. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Squat and pulse it out. Thirty more seconds. You're doing great. Last 20. Keep pulsing. 10 more seconds. You got this. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. One more round to go. Back down to the ground. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Piking up and down. Ten more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Almost done. 10 more seconds to go. Starting in 5 seconds, we're gonna squat and pulse. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 30 more seconds. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax out of that. All right, we finished that set, but we want to end with just a little bit more work. So we're going to do some core work to end. For this last one, we're going to do one exercise, and we're only going to do 2 rounds. Still going to do 45 seconds of work, followed by that 15 seconds of rest. This last one is going to be on the ground. We're going to be laying flat on our back, and we're going to be doing some alternating heel touchers. So what this is going to look like is laying flat on your back. We're going to have those feet on the ground, knees bent. We're going to lift that head and shoulders up, and you're just going to reach, try to tap one heel and switch. So we're alternating side to side, trying to tap our heels. I'll give you guys about 15 seconds to get ready. So lay on back, catch your breath, and we're going to get started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lifting your head and shoulders, core is engaged, reaching for your heel, and switch. Alternating side to side. Thirty more seconds. Last 15. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Catch your breath. Feel free to rock those knees side to side. Starting back up in just 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last time. Just 2 rounds of this one. Reaching side to side. Making sure you're still breathing. Officially over halfway. 18 more seconds to go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job relaxing out of that. I want you to slowly roll over to your stomach. We're going to end with a little bit of a cool down, a little bit of a stretch. So we just did quite a bit with our abs. So I want you to, laying on your stomach, legs straight, you're just going to push up onto your hands, trying to straighten those elbows, pressing your hips into the ground. If this is too much extension, you can rest on your elbows, lifting your chin up, feeling those abdominals lengthen, taking nice deep breaths here. One last deep breath. Moving to your hands and knees. We're just going to sink those hips back. Walk those hands out, dropping your chest down. Opening those shoulders, keeping those hips lifted. Same thing here, 3 deep breaths. Relaxing out of that. Walking those hands and knees back up. Tucking your toes under, straightening those legs, downward dog. Give me a few knee pumps here, side to side. Feeling a little gentle stretch in the calves. Walking those feet in, shifting your weight to those legs, and slowly rolling up to your tall standing position. Great work today, everyone. That is all of the exercises I have for you all today. Thank you so much for joining HIIT or high intensity interval training. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day and see you next time.